When I was a kid, a good friend of mine turned me on to the rock group Kiss. Now, I was immediately hooked. The costumes, the makeup, the music, oh, it was just a spectacle that I couldn't look away from. Now, about this time, I was still big into comic books, and this band seemed to merge both music and comic books seamlessly. One fateful day, I heard on the radio that this group was coming to our little town. How the barren cultural wasteland of Greenville could snag such a wonderful group was far beyond me. But I immediately raced to find my mother and began asking her if I could go see this concert. Of course, she replied with the standard line she used for things like this: "Go ask your father." With all the patience I could muster, I waited until Daddy got home. I immediately began begging and cajoling, and to my surprise, he agreed to take me and a friend to the concert. I was elated. After what seemed like an eternity, the day of the concert arrived. Me and my friend piled into my family car, and Daddy drove us downtown to the Greenville Memorial Auditorium. All of a sudden, he turned into one of the parking lots, and he paid for a parking spot. Now, I found this rather odd because I expected him to drop me off at the door. Instead, he walked me and my buddy to the front door. I shook his hand and thanked him for bringing us to the concert, and then to my horror, he pulled 3 tickets out of his pocket. He was going in with us. I was mortified. Now, at that time, this concert was general admission, so Daddy had the decency to sit a few rows behind us. We had a blast. Gene, Paul, Ace, and Peter put on a show that was phenomenal. There were smoke and pyrotechnics and all sorts of spectacle. They even played a little bit of music. After the concert was over, we made our way out onto the street. We turned around and saw Daddy come strolling up to us, pulling out 2 wads of the largest pieces of cotton I had ever seen in my life out of his ears. He looked at us and said, "Boys, you might see them fellows again, but it ain't gonna be with me." I always appreciated my dad taking me to my first concert with a friend of mine. I really cherished that memory. And Daddy was true to his word. As far as I know, he never went to another Kiss concert the rest of his days.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found it interesting, please click the like button. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel.